Oh my God, you guys. Welcome back to Astrology Beans and Tarot. I am a bit surprised that I am doing this reading, but I got an insane amount of requests to do this reading. It's been crazy and chaotic. But what's going on is we have Sheikh Hamdan Al Maktoum, who announced the birth of his twins. Congratulations. But in true fashion, we have a mystery surrounded by it. Who is the mother? As crazy as that is, you wouldn't think that that would be a mystery, but that is what everybody has been asking. Who is the mother? Yes, he still mystery around his marriage. Don't know what's going on about that. They tend to keep that stuff private, so we may never know. But, some people say yes, he's still married. Some people say no, he is divorced. Mystery. But then then this brings up, he has twins, but he is not married to anyone else. That's public knowledge. So then everyone assumed it's his wife. But then, yeah. So this is crazy. This is, wow. So I'm going to do this reading. I am going to see what I can get. I don't know. Like I said, with these readings, with tarot readings, it's what information is available to me. So just because I have a tarot deck in front of me, I ask certain questions, I am only privy to certain information. Some stuff will always remain private, and that's fine. That's on them. And I'm going to respect that privacy. Like, I'm never, ever, ever going to push the boundaries with my tarot readings. If I'm blocked out, I'm blocked out, and that's that. If I get a little bit of information, I will take what I can get, be thankful and grateful for that. So let's get started. Let's see what I can get. I gotta say this with this one. I know I say it in every other video. Just remember, everything that I say in my readings, every single reading that I do is just for entertainment and fun. Anything I say should never be considered as fact. Just, like I said, this is just for fun. This is just to see what I can get. This is just to see what the cards say. So, with that being said, let's get started to see who is the mother of Sheikh Hamdan's twins. First card, General, Devil reversed. So this is showing straight up detachment. No feelings, no emotion, no love coming to or from the mother. Someone there was just no emotion, no emotional attachment, nothing. He had this baby or babies as a possible way to break free, maybe to release the expectations over him to have a child, or it was a way to reclaim his power. Or I get that they were trying too hard to have a child. Like, it's a chore versus a joy. So the expectation and the child pregnancy in general was more of a chore and not an expression of love. I hope that makes sense. Like this, there is just no emotions at all. He just wanted to get out of this expectation. He was just like, I just do it. Star, hope and renewal, can represent pregnancy. Eight of Wands, speed, action. This happened quickly. it needed to happen quickly. It needed to happen yesterday. He had so much, just a lot of expectations thrown on him to have a kid. What I find interesting, though, is that right away we are getting the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is, we're not going to get a direct answer from him or the family, of course. He's very private. Same with the family. But we're not going to get any direct answers about the mom or the one that gave birth. It's going to remain a mystery. So they're not going to give us any information. They're just going to let the rumors fly, I guess. Which makes me wonder if this was controversial in any way. Okay. Three of Pentacles reversed. This card is all about work. So like issues at work, lack of teamwork. So what I find interesting is the very first card that I pulled, the Devil reversed, which was, this was more of a chore versus an expression of love. And then we have the work card here of Three of Pentacles saying this was all about work and there were issues involved. Lack of teamwork, which could be, I feel like he just didn't want to go along with this project, quote unquote. So yeah, he just wasn't into it. He didn't want to have a baby with her. Ace of Pentacles reversed, goal not achieved. Wait a minute. Okay. So I think this is saying someone couldn't get pregnant. Hear me out. Ace of Swords reversed. Stressed, failed efforts, bad timing, wrong choice. This pregnancy happened after multiple failed attempts, either natural or whatever. The fact it's reversed shows the struggle. The struggle is there. Okay. Wow. All right. With the star, that's showing a successful pregnancy, but there were a lot of struggles that were going on. And it's kind of like the star was like, hey, this is your hope after so many failures. Also, wrong choice could mean, again, he didn't want to have a baby with her, but it was expected. And this wasn't his choice. It just, it had to happen. The Eight of Wands, like it had to happen now. And I just want to say, side note real quick, I do not do pregnancy readings. This is foreign territory for me, so I had to do a little research, studying up before doing this reading, because I just didn't want to go into this without any knowledge of certain pregnancy cards, infertile cards, in vitro cards, things like that. Like I wanted to study up on it so they could stick out to me when I did this reading. One thing that I do remember though is Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles together can represent success in vitro. However, these two are reversed. So that's telling me that it shows that even with in vitro, it wasn't a success. Or it could be he didn't want to even do in vitro with his wife. But it's just showing before the success, before these twins even came along, there was just a lot of struggles, a lot of fighting, a lot of expectations put on him. He was expected to have a baby, but it was just a lot of drama. Okay, so this is telling me a lot more. Seven of Cups, choices. He had to make a choice, which leads me to believe surrogacy, because natural pregnancy was not happening. Lovers, this does not represent a lover. Like I said in the beginning, the Devil card automatically negates any type of relationship, love, feelings, attachment, any of that sort of stuff. So the Lover's card in this situation is telling me, it's showing two people coming together, representing a balance, an authentic connection. So it's showing me that maybe he picked someone who he thought was a right choice for him to have his baby. B, it shows he went surrogacy, picked someone, but then also picked twins, because the Lovers can represent twins in pregnancy. So it could be he picked someone and also was just like, well, since we're doing it this way, why don't we just go for twins? Why don't we just, do the two and done? Like, that sounds great. A lot of people do that. They're like, yeah, twins, let's just get the two kids over with at the same time. The Fool is telling me he went into this without consulting anyone. Like, he just did this. It makes sense with the Eight of Wands because it needed to happen sooner than later. Like I said, it needed to happen yesterday. So he was just kind of like, all right, let's do this. Let's just, I'm going to do it this way. And just did what he wanted. He had it all figured out, and that's what he was going to do. Six of Cups, children card. Usually it's childhood memories, someone returning from the past, but I think this is just straight up saying this is just children in a sense. Seven of Pentacles, investment, fruits of your labor. So children, investment, surrogacy type situation. Also children securing your future, fruits of your labor. You get what I'm saying. Knight of Wands, youthful energy, things that need to grow. Again, can represent children. Can also kind of represent, getting paid. So, paying for the surrogacy, that type of thing. But I'm just kind of getting that all of this was more of like an investment. The children were an investment. His future has now been invested in. Things have been secured. Okay. Funny how I just literally said that, and here we are. So Six of Swords, rite of passage, necessary transition for him. So yeah, he needed to do this to move forward. Chariot reversed is showing someone was extremely impatient about having a baby. There were so many delays. I don't know if they were delays from him by saying, I don't want to do this. I don't want to have kids with her. I don't know if it was just delays from infertility issues, pregnancy issues from, I don't know which end. It's just showing a lot of speed bumps, but somebody was being very impatient about it because this was him having kids. It was a necessary thing, transition for him. The Hanged Man, though, is that he went about this, the way he went about this is going to be called into question. So with the Fool, where did it go? Yeah, with the Fool right here, remember I said he just did this. He just, did it without consulting. I think that's going to be called into question. His motives, how he did it, why he did it, things of that nature. Okay, so for the last three cards, Seven of Wands reversed. Resolution compromised, but giving up. Someone is facing some challenges that seem impossible to overcome. So if this is an infertility thing, it makes sense. If this was a surrogacy without anyone knowing, that could be a challenge as well. Five of Wands reversed. The problem was solved, But with the Five of Cups, someone's not happy with how the problem was solved. This was like a Sophie's choice, which sounds horrible, but that's how it's coming out, is that it's got a Sophie's choice. Someone's struggling to understand why. There's just a lot of hurt, upset, unknown, mystery. The Five of Cups, we have someone here with hurt feelings, loss, regret, very let down, sadness. So I think they're looking at how he went about this. And also, I mean, if somebody's infertile, and I would like to add, I am not saying who was infertile. I am not saying that that's 100% for sure. I'm just saying that's how the cards were coming across. So please don't quote me. Or also, please don't make it as fact. So, in short summarization, this looks like it was a surrogacy type situation. He had to have a child for his legacy and to move forward with his position. It had to happen. It wasn't happening. So he made it happen on his terms. And with surrogacy, that was kind of like the next best option. Like I said earlier, I do not see a second wife, girlfriend, or any type of romantic involvement of feelings, love, any connection. There was no connection with this. Complete detachment. It was a business deal, transaction type thing. Yeah, and it just had to happen. So next, I will look at what the family is thinking and how the news was received. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Like I said, I usually do not do pregnancy readings, but this one was so highly requested. It was a big mystery. So yeah, I had to do the best I could with this one. Let me know in the comments section down below, questions, comments. Also, if you like this video, give it a like, and don't forget to hit subscribe, because I am, for a limited time, holding a drawing for every subscriber. Every time I get a new 100 subscribers, I will offer a free 3-card tarot reading to one subscriber. I will pick someone at random and offer you a free reading. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for more.